I think that Ryan Reynolds, Kate thinks Kate thinks he's super frenemy with me, or even just that he hates me. I could see him hating me.
Hollywood was, my experience would obviously differ from a lot of other people's, but I found it to be a struggle. It's difficult, but it's difficult moving to any city. I didn't have a lot of friends or anything like that, so I immediately tried to immerse myself into that improv community in Los Angeles.
In the ever-evolving, often unpredictable, and undeniably glamorous world of Hollywood, where a single role can catapult an actor to global stardom, and where public perception can shift in an instant, the Deadpool franchise, with its unique blend of irreverent humor, fourth wall-breaking antics, and the undeniable charisma of Ryan Reynolds in the title role, had become a certified juggernaut, a global phenomenon that seemed impervious to the usual storms of the entertainment industry. The success of Deadpool was a result of its mix of factors, including the star power of Reynolds and the team that came together to make it. But as the gears of the Hollywood machine continued to turn, a controversy began to unfold, casting a dark shadow. It was a behind-the-scenes drama involving Blake Lively, a celebrated actress in her own right, and the allegations of her actions, which had the potential to significantly disrupt the carefully constructed foundation. The question that quickly arose, how could the choices and potential missteps of a star's spouse have the power to jeopardize the future of a multi-billion-dollar franchise and lead to the departure of the very actor who had so perfectly embodied the character of Deadpool? The actor, a comedian, had played a key role in the film's success and was the source of the story. Prepare to be captivated by a narrative that delves into the complex world of celebrity, the fickle nature of public opinion, and the often cutthroat business of entertainment. A story that serves as a cautionary tale about the fragility of reputation and the price of controversy. Remember to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like. We would also love to hear what you think, so please don't hesitate to share your thoughts in the comments below.
Yeah. My relationship with my father, which was very complicated and difficult. My dad was a very, I come from a middle class, kind of blue collar home, and my dad was just of that generation where it's just like, he was Clint Eastwood, less is more. Simple grunts is how he communicated.
Okay, gotcha.
I think people tell themselves stories, and this sort of comes back to your worldview that you just mentioned about.
The first whispers of trouble, the initial indications that something was amiss, didn't originate on the carefully controlled sets of a Marvel film, a world renowned for its intricate productions and its dedication to maintaining secrecy, but instead, on the ever-present world of gossip websites and the often volatile landscape of social media. The early rumors and initial reports, which began to gain traction rapidly, revolved around the alleged firing or potential departure of Ryan Reynolds from his iconic role as Deadpool, and the reasons behind this apparent turn of events. The reasons, according to the whispers, centered around statements attributed to Blake Lively. These statements, whatever their exact nature and whatever context, have now been described as the central point of the drama. The rumors that spread like wildfire caused the situation. There was also a certain amount of confusion and a great deal of speculation. The exact details have not been released.
And I'm really excited, but as I've gotten a little bit older, I'm lucky that I get to work in this industry, and particularly incredibly fortunate that I get to work in it this long, but I really want to work with people that are either immensely talented or people that I love and that I'm genuinely best friends with. And unfortunately, Hugh does not qualify as either of those, but I am excited because I'm a Logan fan. So, and then, that covers Will Ferrell as well. That's a guy that my entire life, I feel.
The rumors, which spread like wildfire and quickly consumed the internet, described some action or behavior by Blake Lively that was considered to be the source of the problems. It also implied that Lively was the reason that Reynolds might leave the production. The specifics of these actions, and indeed the validity of the claims themselves, remained, for the most part, unclear. Yet, the lack of definitive information did not prevent speculation. It did, in fact, create the conditions for speculation to run wild. For every fan expressing outrage at the prospect of Reynolds being treated unfairly, there were others who questioned the validity of the claims. The fans wanted to know the truth. As the story evolved, it became clear that the situation was only going to grow in intensity.
really high praise as well. No, it was just one of those. It felt like a live action Pixar movie. It was something that, I wanted to do something where nobody was being stabbed in the face.
Yes.
There was almost no blood at all. I think I got a little paper cut on the movie. That was about it. And something that my kids can watch, but also as a parent, too, you want the parents need to get punched right in the heart as well.
The situation, as it developed, also saw the figure of T.J. Miller, who had co-starred with Ryan Reynolds in the first 2 Deadpool films, and who was known and famous for his unique comedic style, become the subject of much attention. Miller's presence in this story created interest. His style of humor is very well known. Miller, who had played the character of Weasel, and who, during the production of the films, had developed an on-screen chemistry with Reynolds, became a pivotal figure in the unfolding narrative, and many people began to speculate about Miller's reaction to the rumors. The fans were more than ready. Many people and fans were interested to see and to hear Miller's thoughts on the situation.
No, I always thought I'd end up as in law enforcement, like my family. So I didn't imagine that acting was a way to get out of the house. It wasn't really like a passion when I was a kid. It was something that I was already doing at home, to survive. So
Right.
you kind of, I noticed when I was a kid, making people laugh was a great self-defense mechanism. It really helped me kind of navigate my way through my own home with my older brothers and my dad, and I could diffuse them by making them laugh.
The rumored reaction from Miller came via a series of comedic remarks. Though, as yet, no official transcript of the conversation has been produced, and the remarks at this point remain based on hearsay. The comments, which have been shared through social media and various fan forums, have added fuel to the fire and become a significant factor in the story. One of the most widely circulated claims, as an example, states that Miller had quipped that Ryan Reynolds wasn't the type of person who could be fired. The comment then said that Reynolds was the kind of person who would just keep showing up, cracking jokes, and that eventually, everyone would realize that he was the star of the show. This is just one version. These comments and any others have not been officially verified. The situation continued to evolve, and the details continued to shift.
Well, it was harder to acquire a drug addiction in Canada.
Have you tried though? Did you really give it a go? You got to commit to these things.
No, Hollywood was, my experience would obviously differ from a lot of other people's, but I found it to be a struggle. It's difficult, but it's difficult moving to any city. I didn't have a lot of friends or anything like that, so I immediately tried to immerse myself into that improv community in Los Angeles.
In the end, this situation highlights the risks that can come with working in Hollywood. This highlights the relationship between stars, studios, and the public. It is also a reminder of the fragility of a reputation, a career, or a franchise. Before we leave, please remember to hit that subscribe button to stay updated on all our future content. Also, if you like this video, please give us a like and share your thoughts. And we're always interested in what you have to say, and we look forward to reading your comments.
I would say that they're more surprises because they have beginnings, middles, and ends. They're not like, it's not just like a, hey, there's the person and we move on. It's they're there for a reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you said it just earlier, but I wanted to go back on that. You think that this might be the greatest film that you've...
Look, most of the time when the movie is this much fun to make, you up bad.
What will happen? The ultimate details are not yet known. There are things that can be confirmed, and there are many things that can't be. Thank you for watching.